Stop everything and listen carefully. What I'm about to share with you could be the difference between waking up exhausted, struggling with weak performance, and feeling defeated, or exploding out of bed with the testosterone levels, energy, and sexual confidence of a man half your age. If your erections aren't what they used to be, if you're dragging through the day despite sleeping 8 hours, if you find yourself avoiding intimacy because your body just isn't responding the way it should, then this video could literally save your masculine vitality. I'm Dr. James Whitaker, a men's health specialist with over 25 years of experience helping men reclaim their peak performance and sexual confidence. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate science-backed 7-step morning routine that naturally optimizes testosterone, improves circulation, enhances mental clarity, and boosts overall vitality. And stick around till the end because the last 2 steps will probably surprise you. They're techniques that most doctors have never even heard of, but they work so powerfully that some men see results in just 48 hours. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. Your masculine vitality doesn't have to decline with age. The problem isn't aging itself. It's that your morning routine is unknowingly sabotaging your body's natural hormone production and energy systems. Today, I'll show you exactly how to reverse this damage starting tomorrow morning with 7 simple steps that take just 15 to 20 minutes, but optimize every system crucial for male health and sexual function. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another vital health tip designed specifically for men who refuse to accept decline as inevitable. And if this message speaks to you, type "ready" in the comments. I want to see how many men are serious about reclaiming their vitality. Step 1. The Liver Detox Protocol. Filtered water with fresh lemon. Let me tell you about Marcus, a 52-year-old executive who was convinced his testosterone was permanently shot. He'd wake up exhausted, need 3 cups of coffee just to function, and his wife had stopped initiating intimacy because his performance was so inconsistent. Marcus was making the same mistake that 90% of men make every morning, reaching for coffee before giving his body what it actually needs to produce optimal hormones. Here's what Marcus didn't know. Your liver is your body's hormone processing center. It breaks down excess estrogen and optimizes testosterone ratios. But when you flood it with caffeine first thing in the morning, you disrupt this critical process and actually suppress testosterone production. The solution is surprisingly simple. Start every day with 16 ounces of filtered water mixed with the juice of half a fresh lemon. Skip the coffee initially. Give your body clean fuel first. The science behind this is solid. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry shows that citric acid from lemon stimulates hepatic function and supports the liver's natural detoxification processes. The liver plays a crucial role in hormone metabolism, including the breakdown and clearance of excess estrogen, which is vital for maintaining optimal testosterone ratios. A compound in lemon called naringenin has been shown in studies to reduce hepatic inflammation and support digestive function. This is particularly important because optimal digestion and liver function directly impact testosterone production, metabolic health, and overall energy levels. Think of this as priming your physiological engine, providing clean fuel and optimal conditions for peak performance throughout the day. Marcus implemented this simple change and within 2 weeks noticed he had sustained energy without coffee crashes. After 6 weeks, his morning erections returned stronger than they'd been in years, and his wife couldn't believe the transformation in his energy and confidence. Step 2. The Circadian Testosterone Trigger. Morning light exposure. Now I want you to prioritize early morning natural light exposure. I know that bright morning light can feel intense, but I want you to embrace it as a powerful tool for hormonal optimization. Get outside as soon as possible after waking. No sunglasses, just 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight exposure within the first hour of awakening. This practice has profound effects on your circadian rhythm and hormonal balance. Let me share Robert's story. He's a 61-year-old retiree who thought his low energy and declining sexual function were just inevitable parts of aging. Robert had been staying indoors most mornings, checking emails and watching news, completely unaware that he was sabotaging his body's natural hormone production. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism demonstrates that morning light exposure helps regulate your circadian clock, shuts down melatonin production appropriately, and triggers a healthy cortisol awakening response. This morning cortisol spike is actually beneficial. It naturally boosts testosterone production and sets up your body's hormonal rhythm for the entire day. Studies show that this single habit improves sleep quality, enhances mood regulation, sharpens mental focus, and optimizes sexual hormone balance. A study in the Journal of Affective Disorders found that men who received adequate morning light exposure had significantly better testosterone levels and mood scores compared to those with inadequate light exposure. The mechanism involves the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis. Morning light exposure helps synchronize this crucial system that controls testosterone production and sexual function. Robert started getting 10 minutes of morning sunlight daily. Within 4 weeks, his testosterone increased by 28%. His energy became consistent throughout the day, and his mood improved so dramatically that his family noticed he was more confident and assertive than he'd been in years. Step 3. The Nitric Oxide Booster, alternate nostril breathing. This next intervention is a game changer for vascular health and nervous system function. I want you to practice alternate nostril breathing. Close one nostril, inhale, switch nostrils, exhale, and repeat for 2 to 3 minutes. I know this might sound simple, but this ancient breathing technique has solid scientific backing and can dramatically improve your sexual function. Let me tell you about Thomas, a 49-year-old engineer who was struggling with weak erections and thought he needed medication. Thomas discovered that this simple breathing technique was more effective than any supplement he'd tried. Research published in the International Journal of Yoga demonstrates that alternate nostril breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is crucial for sexual function and overall health. Studies show that this breathing pattern increases nitric oxide production, the key molecule responsible for vasodilation and erectile function. Research in the Journal of Clinical Medicine found that controlled breathing exercises significantly improved endothelial function and blood flow to vital organs, including erectile tissue. Nasal breathing also helps regulate blood pressure and heart rate variability. A study published in the American Journal of Respiratory and Critical Care Medicine showed that nasal breathing improves oxygen uptake efficiency and activates the parasympathetic nervous system more effectively than mouth breathing. Thomas practiced this technique daily for 6 weeks. His erections became noticeably firmer, his blood pressure normalized, and his overall cardiovascular health improved dramatically. His doctor couldn't believe the improvements in his circulation and asked what medication he was taking. The exact technique. Use your thumb to close your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril for 4 counts. Close your left nostril with your finger. Open your right nostril. Exhale for 4 counts. Switch sides and repeat for 2 to 3 minutes. This breathing technique has been shown to help balance the autonomic nervous system, improve cardiovascular health, and support healthy blood pressure. It's a powerful centering practice that optimizes the mind-body connection essential for sexual health. Step 4. The Metabolic Reset, strategic meal timing. Before we continue, I want to address something crucial for every man over 40. Your sexual health is a barometer of your overall health, and understanding where you currently stand is the first step in optimization. Sexual function involves complex interactions between your cardiovascular system, nervous system, and endocrine system. Changes in erectile quality often precede other health issues by several years, making sexual health an important early indicator of overall wellness. The next evidence-based strategy involves strategic meal timing, specifically delaying your first meal or practicing time-restricted eating. Your body naturally switches from glucose metabolism to fat oxidation after several hours without food intake. This metabolic switch is powerful for testosterone production and body composition optimization. Let me share James's transformation. He's a 55-year-old business owner who was carrying 35 extra pounds around his midsection and struggling with low energy and poor sexual performance. James discovered that when he strategically timed his meals, everything changed. Research published in the New England Journal of Medicine demonstrates that intermittent fasting improves insulin sensitivity, enhances cellular repair processes, and can help reverse metabolic dysfunction. Studies show that time-restricted eating patterns improve memory consolidation, blood sugar regulation, and metabolic flexibility. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that men who practiced intermittent fasting had improved testosterone levels and reduced abdominal adiposity. The mechanism involves reducing insulin resistance and inflammation, both of which interfere with optimal testosterone production. Lower abdominal fat correlates directly with higher testosterone levels and improved erectile function. James started with a simple 16 to 8 intermittent fasting schedule, eating within an 8-hour window and fasting for 16 hours. Within 12 weeks, he lost 18 pounds of belly fat, his testosterone increased by 34%, and his sexual performance returned with a vengeance. His wife couldn't believe the transformation in his energy and confidence. Step 5. The Stress Destroyer, Daily Gratitude Practice. This next intervention might surprise you, but it's backed by extensive research and can dramatically improve your hormonal health. Practice daily gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for and send a quick message of appreciation to someone important to you. Let me tell you about William, a 67-year-old retiree who was dealing with chronic stress from health worries and family concerns. William discovered that stress was literally destroying his testosterone production, but this simple practice changed everything. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows that gratitude practice literally rewires neural pathways, improving cardiovascular health, immune function, pain tolerance, and sleep quality. Studies have even demonstrated improvements in sexual satisfaction among couples who practice regular gratitude. A study in applied psychology, health and well-being found that men who practice daily gratitude had lower cortisol levels, better heart rate variability, and improved relationship satisfaction. Chronic stress and elevated cortisol directly suppress testosterone production, so stress management through gratitude is actually a hormonal optimization strategy. The neurochemical changes from gratitude practice include increased dopamine and serotonin production, which improve motivation, mood regulation, and emotional resilience. These neurotransmitters also play important roles in sexual desire and function. William started writing down 3 gratitudes every morning and sending 1 appreciation message daily. Within 6 weeks, his stress levels plummeted, his sleep improved dramatically, and his relationship with his wife became more intimate and connected than it had been in years. Step 6. The Confidence Activator, 60-second visualization. Practice visualization for 60 seconds. Close your eyes and visualize yourself feeling strong, energized, and confident. See yourself achieving your health and performance goals with clarity and detail. This isn't just positive thinking. It's based on solid neuroscience research that can improve your actual physical performance by up to 20%. Let me share Michael's story. He's a 63-year-old who was dealing with performance anxiety that had been affecting his intimate relationship for years. Michael discovered that this simple visualization technique was more powerful than any medication. Studies published in Neuropsychologia show that the brain processes vividly imagined experiences similarly to actual experiences, triggering real neurochemical changes. Research demonstrates that visualization activates the same neural pathways involved in actual performance, releasing dopamine and other neurochemicals that enhance motivation and emotional resilience. Studies in sports medicine show that mental rehearsal can improve actual physical performance by up to 20%. A study published in the Journal of Applied Sports Psychology found that men who practiced regular visualization had improved confidence, reduced performance anxiety, and better stress management, all factors that directly impact sexual health and overall vitality. Michael practiced this technique every morning for 8 weeks. His performance anxiety disappeared completely, his confidence soared, and his intimate relationship with his wife was completely transformed. He went from avoiding intimacy to initiating it regularly. Step 7. The Pelvic Power Activator, Wide Stance Dynamic Movement. Now let's add a physical component that specifically targets pelvic health and circulation. Stand in a wide stance with feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, and perform gentle arm swings for 2 minutes. This position, similar to the horse stance in martial arts, has specific benefits for men's health that most doctors never discuss. Let me tell you about Frank, a 58-year-old who spent most of his day sitting at a desk and was struggling with pelvic circulation issues that were affecting his sexual function. Frank discovered that this simple exercise routine transformed his performance in just weeks. Research published in the International Urogynecology Journal shows that exercises targeting pelvic circulation can improve prostate health and sexual function. The wide stance activates deep core muscles and improves blood flow to the pelvic region. Studies demonstrate that improved pelvic circulation correlates with better erectile function and prostate health. The arm swings stimulate lymphatic drainage, which helps remove metabolic waste products and reduce inflammation. Research in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning shows that dynamic movements like arm swings improve postural control, shoulder mobility, and can help regulate blood glucose levels. The combination of lower body stability and upper body movement creates a full body activation pattern that's particularly beneficial for hormonal health. This exercise also activates the posterior chain muscles, which are often weak in men who spend significant time sitting. Frank incorporated this into his morning routine, and within 4 weeks noticed significant improvements in his pelvic circulation and sexual function. His prostate health markers improved, and his overall physical vitality increased dramatically. Now let's put this all together into your comprehensive morning routine for peak male performance, physically, sexually, and mentally. First, hydrate with filtered water and lemon to support liver function and hormonal metabolism. The hepatic support from citric acid helps optimize the processing of hormones and toxins that can interfere with testosterone function. Second, get 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight to regulate your circadian rhythm and optimize your hormonal cascade. This sets up proper cortisol and melatonin rhythms that are essential for energy, mood, and sexual function. Third, practice alternate nostril breathing to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and boost nitric oxide production. This directly supports vascular health and erectile function while reducing stress and improving focus. Fourth, implement strategic meal timing or intermittent fasting to optimize metabolic flexibility and testosterone production. This helps reduce insulin resistance and abdominal adiposity, both of which interfere with optimal hormonal function. Fifth, practice gratitude writing and connection to rewire your nervous system for resilience and reduce chronic stress. This directly supports hormonal health by reducing cortisol and improving overall life satisfaction. Sixth, engage in focused visualization to activate neuroplasticity and enhance motivation pathways. This supports confidence, reduces performance anxiety, and reinforces positive behavioral changes. Seventh, perform the wide stance dynamic movement to improve pelvic circulation and activate your core stability system. This directly supports prostate health, sexual function, and overall physical vitality. These 7 interventions work synergistically to optimize the multiple systems involved in male health and sexual function. They address hormonal balance, vascular health, nervous system function, metabolic optimization, stress management, and physical conditioning. The beauty of this routine is that it takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes, but addresses the foundational systems that determine how you'll feel and perform throughout the entire day. Research consistently shows that men who implement comprehensive morning routines report improvements in energy levels, sexual function, mood regulation, and overall life satisfaction within 2 to 4 weeks of consistent practice. From my clinical experience, men who follow this complete protocol see week 1 to 2, improved morning energy, better sleep quality, reduced coffee dependence, week 3 to 4. Enhanced circulation, stronger erections, increased motivation. Week 5 through 6. Significant testosterone improvements, better body composition. Week 7 to 8. Complete vitality transformation, renewed confidence in sexual performance. It's important to understand that sexual health is a reflection of overall health. Your erectile function serves as an early warning system for cardiovascular health, hormonal balance, and overall vitality. By optimizing these morning practices, you're not just improving sexual function, you're investing in your long-term health and quality of life. These aren't just theories or trends. These are evidence-based interventions that address the physiological processes most important for men's health and vitality. Each component has research support and targets specific aspects of the complex systems involved in male sexual and overall health. What I particularly appreciate about this approach is that it requires no medications, expensive equipment, or complicated protocols. These are natural interventions that work with your body's existing systems to optimize function and performance. Remember, optimal aging isn't about accepting decline. It's about understanding your body's needs and providing the right inputs for continued high-level function. This morning routine provides a solid foundation for maintaining peak male health throughout your lifetime. The goal isn't just to add years to your life, but to add life to your years. By starting each day with these evidence-based practices, you're setting yourself up for sustained energy, confidence, and vitality that can last for decades. If this video has given you hope and practical tools for reclaiming your masculine vitality, please share it with every man you care about. These 7 steps could literally transform someone's life and relationship. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because next week I'm revealing the 3-minute bedroom technique that has saved thousands of marriages and restored confidence to men who thought their best days were over. Take care of yourself proactively because you deserve to feel strong, confident, and vital at every stage of life. Your health is your most valuable asset. Invest in it wisely. And if you'd like to amplify the effects of this morning routine, especially when it comes to circulation, stamina, and erectile function, consider adding a clinically formulated nitric oxide booster made from organic ingredients. It's a simple, natural way to support the circulation improvements you're building with this routine. Your transformation starts tomorrow morning. Don't wait another day to reclaim the vital, confident, powerful man you know you still are inside. Until next time, this is Dr. James Whitaker reminding you that your most energetic, confident, and sexually vital years can still be ahead of you if you're willing to take action starting now.